Hi, everybody, and welcome to Comic Book Queer's late breaking news. Jeff and I have seen an early preview of the new Avengers Doomsday Super Bowl spot, Super Bowl trailer, and now it's time for a breakdown.
Never gonna get it, 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 whoa, 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 never gonna.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to episode 371 of Comic Book Queer's Legacy. I am your host, Brett, and with me, as always, is EvilJeff. Hi.
Hi. What are you,
I feel
popping up? You popping up slides where they don't need to belong?
Yeah, I'm just making sure they're there. I feel like we should cut in the real song instead of hearing us do it in the final edit.
You don't like me singing it?
I mean, it's just nobody holds a candle to the ladies of En Vogue. Nobody. Smash.
How dare you?
How dare you?
Actually, we did not see the preview of Avengers.
No, we did not see any preview, but it is going to be played during the big game. Not allowed to say the real words. The big game. They'll sue you if you use the SB words. Did you know that?
What are you talking about?
You can never call the big game this.
That's not true.
They'll sue you.
That is not true.
See what happens. Say it. Say it three times. Say it three times.
Super Bowl.
Oh no, I have CTE. All right, that was horrible. That's not funny. That's not funny.
Oh my God. Well, the whole sport should be banned because of that, so it is funny.
It really should. I stopped watching football like 10 years ago because of that.
You actually watched? Like you actually watched
I used to watch football.
Mm-hmm. I never was able to, it was too complicated. I was always too like, I just don't.
It's not complicated, girl. You have four tries to get 10 yards.
And then sometimes you get 3 points and sometimes you get 6
points. All right,
points.
explain football to me. Explain football to me.
There's like a down.
I'm an alien. I just landed on Earth. What is this?
And then
American
you have a certain
football?
amount of downs to like move forward. That's kind of what it is. But I just never could. There was all these penalties and rules, and I just could never keep track. Like literally, they'd be like, okay, and then I'd be like, I don't know what happened. I don't get it.
Yeah. Like you watch it, you're like, do I cheer? Do I boo? Do I go, come on, or do I go?
Yeah,
come
and
on?
they're so bulked out, you can't like give me rugby where they're half naked, where their pants are being pulled down.
Yeah. No, they
anyway,
got cups and pads and.
What do you feel? What's your go-to Super Bowl food? What do you think is like if you go to a Super Bowl party? What do you want to see?
I love an excuse to break out frozen, pre-prepared appetizers. Like buy them in the freezer aisle of your local grocer. Totino's pizza rolls. Little mini egg rolls.
I would say I like a taquito, like some nice taquitos.
We like a taquito. We like a mushroom stuffed thing. I like those.
How do you feel about someone bringing their homemade 7-layer bean dip?
I love that. Yeah. Bring it. Bring that. 7 layers. All of them. Make it a cookie.
But yeah, I'm going to a party, but I don't really listen to Bad Bunny.
You're going to a Super Bowl party?
I am after this.
What? Why? Who are these people?
Well, just to hang out with my friends because I don't care about football.
Okay.
The person throwing the party is a gay guy that loves football. He even watches college football.
Oh, that's weird.
But then I don't really listen to that much Bad Bunny, but I'll watch that. But I'm not like super,
it'll be great.
It's not like when it was Rihanna. Like let's be honest, where I'm like. And I don't care about the commercials because usually it would be like, oh, one of my friends in the commercials, but none of my friends are in the commercials. So I'm just going there. I'm just going there to cause chaos.
Ooh.
Basically.
That's
I'm going to just do a lot of walking in front of the screen. I'm just going to walk in
and be like, what?
TV
Ooh,
and be
sorry.
Like, oh my God, guys, what do you think about the situation? And and then to be like, yeah, move it.
You should do the opposite. You should be the one most invested in the game and just be so confident in your reactions, whether they're right or not, that everybody thinks you know the most about the game. Something happens, be like, yeah, And we'd be like,
Yeah.
wow, Jeff's really into this. He knows a lot about football.
I should paint. I should just go shirtless and have like paint on my chest and face.
Yep.
Wait, here's a bad thing. I don't know who's playing. Who's playing?
I do.
Who?
It's Emma Frost versus Psylocke. No, it's the Seattle Seahawks versus the New England Patriots. And I will say that I found that out yesterday. I didn't even know the Super Bowl was this weekend.
So
until like
Northeast
Thursday.
versus Northwest.
Yeah, sure. If that helps you.
Cool.
Who would you want to win?
I couldn't. The Patriots, I feel, win all the time. So maybe Seattle.
Yeah, they win a lot too.
They do? I don't know.
I don't know. I think so.
I don't know. I'm from Baltimore, so my team is the Ravens.
Oh, okay.
But I don't care.
But you don't have one. That's why you pronounced
Yeah,
it. Team. Yeah, mine would be the Giants, but also it's patriarchal. I don't.
NCTE.
NCTE.
Like, oh, let's all cheer this thing where everyone is going to get brain damage.
Can I just say, I feel like the American male, the American straight male, the one that's into the sports, are too into the sports. Have you seen the way the commentators on the TV talk about the sports? They get so serious.
Like us talking about the X-Men?
I know, but even when talking about the X-Men, we're not like, we don't get mad.
No, have you ever seen...
What are you talking about? Would you ever talk to someone about X-Men and be like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You're crazy.
Yeah.
You would never.
Because, well, they think they're on the team. And then the thing that's worse is these fantasy leagues.
Oh, I used to do that religiously.
Like when people are on the fantasy leagues, then they have extra things that they're freaking out about. Ugh.
My husband has never been sadder and angrier than when I used to play fantasy football. I used to get up and watch ESPN2 early Sunday morning for the recommendations.
Terrible. Terrible. I'm surprised he didn't shoot you in the face. Anyway, what are you expecting to see in this Avengers? Well, let's have
in
this
this
be,
Avengers.
and I was
You want to have a speculative?
Yes.
Yeah, let's pretend like this is a hot topic.
Okay.
And he was all like, and then she was all like, and then they were all like, and I was all like, what?
And I was all like, what?
Do you feel this is just going to be another... This person's returning to Avengers Doomsday? Or do you think this is like, here's what the ship movie's actually going to be?
I think the big thing in this trailer is going to be a reveal of Robert Downey Jr.
Do you think they're going to give it away what he is? Or do you think everybody
I
knows
think
what
we all
it
know
is?
he's Dr. Doom.
I know, but here's the thing. He's also Iron Man. Right?
Was.
But that's what I mean. He's another dimension's Iron Man has turned into Doctor Doom. Isn't that what this is going to be?
I'm guessing.
But I think I think some people are like, oh, he's playing a different part. And I'm like, is he?
Is he?
I
though?
don't think he is. I don't know how many people are dumb and don't realize that he's going to be Iron Man.
If you're going to pay off this multiversal chapter, which has gone on for far too long, then of course he's going to be a Tony Stark. Isn't that the point of this whole thing?
I know. I feel like I'm going to be sitting there with my adopted grandchildren being like, I heard next year they're going to have a non-alternate dimensional storyline in Marvel. I
Seriously.
remember back in the day when they didn't have those.
I hear they might cast a Professor Xavier soon for when the movie comes out in 2072.
Oh my God, I hate it. Anyway, I think it's going to be I think it will be Robert Downey Jr. Focused.
I do too. I think they'll do with him what they did with Thanos. Gave us some depth, some layer, some motivation, a why behind.
Interesting.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm curious what the connection with Reed Richards is going to be. If this is Tony Stark, is there a connection to Reed Richards in any way, shape, or form? I'd like there to be.
What if it was? But that's the thing is, did Tony Stark have? Because a lot of times Tony Stark would always go to Reed Richards for advice and stuff like that. But in the Iron Man universe and world, he wasn't there. Was there another smarty brainiac
Bruce.
type of person? Bruce. I guess that would be interesting. Is in that universe, Bruce never became Hulk. And so he found Reed Richards.
Actually, here's one thing I've heard about Doomsday. They follow formula. So Doom will have henchmen, much like the Black Order, word to Thanos. And I think who he has with him, I think they're almost like a Four Horsemen kind of thing. He'll have like an evil Black Widow. So ScarJo will be like an evil. He'll have, I think, a Captain Hydra. So like a Hydra, Steve Rogers. I think one of them is going to be the Maestro, if you're familiar with who that is. That's like the future Hulk that
Wasn't
rules
that Jinx
the Earth.
Monsoon in Doctor Who?
Oh, yeah. Is that her name?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wait, the
Maestro's like
Maestro is a Hulk?
yeah, he's like an old Hulk with a long gray beard, and he was like ruler of his
Oh,
timeline.
right. Okay, and then who's the fourth
And
one?
then I don't know who the fourth is. It might be like a Wolverine. I don't know. I don't know. It should
That
be
sounds
someone with
fun.
an X connection. I don't know.
But it's the only thing we got going on, you know.
Well, what do you think is going to happen in this movie?
I think
Or do you know anything? Have you heard anything?
I think what happens is they're going to go into basically Doom comes from another dimension and he bankrupts Earth, and then Earth is like, "Oh my god, we got to put on a really big musical number
Yeah.
to make this money back
To save
get
the Earth."
out of debt, to save Earth."
Yeah.
And it all kind of turns into like, and then basically what's her nuts from Stranger Things comes as Phoenix, but she has a short little redheaded curly perm, and so it's
Okay.
kind of like Phoenix meets Annie.
Okay. And she
So
says,
that's what I think. Yeah.
yeah. And she says,
The sun will
up
come
tomorrow.
out of my hands. That's my Phoenix powers. Yeah.
I might eat it.
Yeah.
Okay. The
So that's what I'm
Harbingers of
hoping
Doom.
happens.
The Harbingers of Doom, Captain Hydra, Maestro Hulk, King Thanos is the other one.
So Thanos.
So Thanos is
shit.
going to be like a fucking henchman, like a horseman to Doctor Doom.
And then Black Widow.
Yeah.
Why do they, with no powers? Oh, okay.
Okay. I mean, right? You could have a Dark Scarlet Witch, right?
I thought we were done.
So
with
that's
her.
the other rumor I'm hearing.
That
is we're gonna
ScarJo's
get-
coming back.
We're going to get a House of M Scarlet Witch. Like chilling with Magneto, with an Ian McKellen Magneto.
Oh, in that X-Men world.
Or in a different one.
All right. I feel like I'm so used to disappointment. I'm having trouble getting excited because I feel like if I get excited for it being cool, I will be even more disappointed when it's bad. Remember how excited we were for Fantastic Four because it looked so cool and different, and then it kind of wasn't that great.
Yeah.
It was just okay. Well, you hated it.
I remember
thought it
that
was just
feeling over and over. No, I thought it was just okay. It's no
But I
pillion.
think you hated it more than I did.
I did hate it more. Yeah, I did.
But yeah,
Because it played it safe.
I'm just not used to, I just feel like everyone's just making bad decisions. I don't trust anything being good anymore.
There's been no
Similar
lead into
to-
this.
Similar to the comics that are happening now.
Oh my God. We have comics to talk about because the X-Men new chapter is in full swing. Well, not full swing. Opening
Well, starting in March, so but in 1 month,
with filler now.
in 1 month, X-Men United will come out.
Okay, well, we're going to talk about those comics in a little bit. But first, I think we have some television to touch base on.
Let's do it.
Okay.
What you watching? Is it me naked? No? Oh, fine.
What are we watching?
We're watching RuPaul's Drag Race.
RuPaul's Drag Race.
Season 18, episode 6, darling. EvilJeff, yeah, go ahead.
I think this all could be avoided. Because I think viewers are kind of like annoyed that clearly people that are doing good were kind of screwed by the Rata Queen. Like the Rata Queen is not necessarily rating who did the best. I think last week there was some manipulation, but the people that were manipulated also did really well.
Yeah.
So no one really cared. This week, I don't feel that was the same thing.
No.
And I think they were very obvious when they showed the judges were like, I thought Mikey Meeks was in the top. I thought Athena was in the bottom. And then it reversed. So they're making it very obvious. But the thing that I don't understand is a lot of fans are being like, it's rigged. And you're like, it's not rigged because they're showing you. They're showing you everything. It's not rigged because the queens were doing it. The queens did it.
They added Rata Queen for added drama and chaos and shaking it up, and which I argue is good to do. Otherwise, Jane Doe's just going to win everything.
Yeah, but I do feel this week's people weren't as good as last week's people.
No, this was very much a case in someone who was kind of mediocre winning because her family was a powerful voting bloc.
Yeah. And I do feel the people are like, we have to get rid of Rata Queen. I just think if the producers said, you do know this is going to, you're not going to come off well in the edit if you do this. Because I'll tell you this, the Dion family, they were very upfront about everything. I think who came off the worst was Sierra.
Yes.
Sierra going around being like, can you all vote for someone that's bad at lip syncing so I can stay?
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch the Untucked?
No.
Jane went off being like, I don't like that. That leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Like, you should be able to go up against anyone. You shouldn't be plotting
the competition. Yeah.
So that because you know you're bad at lip syncing to go up against someone that's not as good. Like,
and make no mistake,
telling people
she's bad
to
at
vote.
lip syncing.
Yeah, yeah. Because I honestly felt, for me, who would you have put in the bottom?
I would have put from this half, these ones pictured.
I would have put Athena in the bottom because that song was terrible.
I would have put Discord and Athena in the bottom.
Discord, I felt, this is the thing. I like that she did something different and she was playing instruments, but it was just very dead on the inside.
It was very flat. No heightening,
it was very
no
flat.
soul.
But I just feel like Athena's like, I'm Athena Dion and I'm here to say, and I'm going to snatch the crown anyway.
Simple. No musicality.
It's just, it makes me want to tear my hair out, which is why I just felt that what Mikey Meeks did was fun. Like a
fun
horror,
and funny. Yeah.
Like a horror burlesque.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that just annoyed me. I mean, Jane Doe was clearly the best one.
Yes. Do you think she won that lip sync?
Like, do you know what she was doing? Like, she mentioned Bette Midler, but she's doing Soph. Have you ever heard her when she would do that character Soph?
No.
She's like, I was with my husband Ernie the other night, and he said, Sofa, how come you never telling me when you're having an orgasm, Ma? And I said to him, Ernie, you're never around. It's like, and so she was doing those types of jokes. Like, it was like, oh, you're doing these Bette Midler type of jokes. Like, she wasn't copying the jokes. She was just doing the style of those body jokes.
What was her stand-up special? Or she had like a variety? special.
She
like
has
in
the
80s,
Divine Miss
right?
M.
The Divine Miss M.
There's a
but
great one. If you go on YouTube, I'm telling everybody right now, on YouTube, there's one called Bette Midler's Mud Will Be Flung Tonight.
Okay.
And it has the song Otto Titzling from Beaches. It's where that song originated.
I was going to ask if the show that her character is in Beaches is kind of a parody of the types of shows that Bette Midler used to do early in her career.
Yes. That song is in that Mud Will Be Flung Tonight. And it's made it's like from 1985. She's making fun of We Are the World. She's like, I stood next to LaToya. She was wearing a headband. I felt naked. And then there's right when Like a Virgin came out.
Yeah.
Where she's like, Madonna's like a virgin, touched for the very first time today. Like, if you are gay, you will love it. Anyway, Athena, bottom. But I do feel like I'm questioning whether they're going to do Rate a Queen again. Because
this season or ever?
Ever.
Yeah.
Because it was so, like, so many people weren't voting who did the best.
I feel like typically that leaks in. Like, with all the scheming, a lot of times the queens would go by talent. This was too much scheming. You're right.
And honestly, I get it. It's your family. Of course they're going to rate the family members higher. But then Mia Starr put Kenya Pleaser first when she didn't know the words. She didn't know the words. And Michelle Visage told her, you need to make sure you know the words. And then she didn't know the words to her own song.
To her own song.
I love Kenya Pleaser. I love her. But it's like...
But that's not acceptable. It's your own song.
And then the lip syncs. I love Amel and the Sniffers. And so I do feel it was the two most burlesque body people to do it. So it was
do punk.
This is going to be terrible.
Yeah.
They just didn't have the right vibe. I needed like an Evie Oddly.
Yeah.
Or like, or someone like Sasha Colby or Nitra could pull that off.
Someone who can do a good devil finger.
Yeah. But yeah, she just wasn't able to. They just didn't. I'll tell you who was my favorite lip sync of the night. Mikey Meeks doing Toxic.
Yeah. Yes.
And you want to know why? It wasn't even necessarily like because she was doing the most amazing dance moves or anything. She looked calm as a cucumber. She was just
like a performer. Mm-hmm.
And she was just, I'm going to sell you my face. And she looked relaxed.
Yeah.
Where Ciara was just like
trying too hard. Yeah.
Kickball change. I'm going to do everything. Throw everything. Yeah. Where sometimes you just need to relax, baby. Relax into it. Know what the song is. I think a lot of these queens forget, which is why I think Mia did better last week. Because Juicy
embody the song.
Was doing Juicy and Mia was doing the song.
Right.
And I think that's where people lose it. But anyway, yeah. But I love Darlene Mitchell's outfit.
I did too. When she came out on the runway.
She looked like that monster from, when Bugs Bunny fought that big orange monster.
Snookums, what's his name?
Yeah, it reminded me of that, and I love
that. Yeah. Love that too.
Who are you rooting for right now?
Jane Don't.
Yeah, Jane Don't has always been she's my number one. I love her.
I can't think of anyone else who has a talent. Like Darlene Mitchell, I love, but I don't put her on a pedestal. I don't equate her as a winner of Drag Race. But I love her.
Here's my thing. Darlene Mitchell, though, I feel her looks are what's holding her back. Because I think when she does the challenges, she does really well. But the looks aren't as good.
There's a lack of sophistication.
I do feel Mikey Meeks, though. There's a spark in her that I wasn't really noticing that I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, ooh.
There's like a spark where I'm like, ooh. Okay. I think the other one that I think is really good, but she suffers from rosé, Ms. Cracker, Q syndrome.
Yeah.
Is Nene Coco.
Yeah.
I think Nene Coco is great, but I feel like she
has some wins.
She does. But she's
The
her
judges
own
loved
worst
her in
enemy.
Lady
I
Queen.
feel
Yeah.
like when she does bad, it's because she's in her head.
Yeah. She's so cute.
Anyway.
God, she's so cute. What else? Oh, what else? We have Fallout to talk about as well, but you don't watch it, so there's not much to
Just
say.
are you
But
liking
I
it?
just want to
I've heard
recognize.
one of our commenters was like, why are you not talking about Fallout? It was so amazing.
I know, it is amazing. And I think what they did is smart. They kind of revealed a new season 3 bad. Here's why Fallout's amazing. Because you've got these 3 main characters who are out there in the wasteland. And each one of them has a different point of view of what society should be. And then here you have this torn apart society with everyone trying to reshape it and rebuild it in their image. And you've got these 3 characters who have 3 very distinct points of view as to how to rebuild a society. And they collide and they crash. And I think that that is the power of this show, where you've got, it's very philosophical in terms of how people should engage with one another, how a society should be built. On the fun side, a lot of monsters. This season was all about introducing the big monster from the video game, the Deathclaw. And they had like one of the main characters fight 5 of them. So great there. And then what they did is, I was talking earlier about Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas, all those different iterations of the game. And while this one took place in New Vegas this season, I think what they showed was that this was more about Fallout 4, which is all about those competing factions, those competing perspectives of what a new society should be. So as long as the show leans into that, it's great. And it does. So it's great. And that's Fallout.
Does that mean we're about to talk about comics?
No, this does.
It's mutants with powers, Omega for hours. Bitch, let's read some X-Men.
Bitch.
X-Men, X-Men.
All right. We have X-Men to talk about. We are in the Shadows of Tomorrow era, and we're starting with a new book. And so I think we're in the era of limbo, quote unquote, because the new stuff, X-Men United, hasn't really started yet.
This is like Uncanny right before Krakoa.
We're in the Uncanny Valley.
Yeah, where it was just like, okay, we're gonna just kind of start. We're kind of getting all the pieces together before everyone gets back together.
Yeah.
This though, I will say for a lot of these, I do like it when things start in the middle, but sometimes they were starting a little too far in the middle.
In this book,
I'm
or
like,
where?
This one, yeah.
In Magik and Colossus #1?
Yeah, Magik and Colossus #1. He's just like, this is the 5th town, and then these monsters are attacking me, and I'm like, I would love to have seen any of that happen.
Would love a Colossus solo book. Yeah.
There's just so much, literally, boxes and boxes of inner dialogues and things explaining what had happened.
Yeah.
Where you're like, you could have just shown me this. And also, let's just can we simplify things, please?
That's always
Every one of these books are so fucking convoluted.
Always
and
the
have
one book in particular, which it steps in it again right out of the gate. We'll get to that one. This one, Magik and Colossus, what I do like about it is it's very back to basics for these 2 characters.
It is like Colossus is like, I killed my brother because he brainwashed me, and I killed my girlfriend, and I don't feel like anyone can trust me, so maybe I just want to die. And Magik is like, but I still got Darkchild. This one is like not as egregious as others. But I do just feel that the storytelling, there's something like when we was reading like the Psylocke solo book, there is just something with the stakes. They're able to make stakes where you're like, oh, I want to know what happens. This like weird little monster thing, I just didn't. Midday.
Yeah.
The ghost that makes people have midday sunstroke.
Uh-huh. Listen,
yeah,
if
that's
it's Russian...
not really, that's not high stakes for me, babe.
Yeah.
And
but
in
maybe
the end, it
that's
shows
true
some
Russian
dude.
folklore.
Who is that dude at the end where it shows
the immortal?
him absorbing it? the Immortal, is that a character that I should know?
Never heard.
And then he's like, I guess I'm going to have to kill all the Rasputins. Bro-ho-ho.
Waha.
All right.
What I do like is that they go back to, and I don't know if is this lazy? Is this correct? When they go back to the trauma of the traumatic incident, the taking of Ileana into limbo, the kidnapping of Ileana when she was little. Like, it seems Peter is still struggling with that. And I like that. I like revisiting that moment because I don't know if they've ever really talked about like that from a traumatic standpoint.
I guess.
With her,
maybe
yeah,
not.
but with him, no.
Yeah. Know who else should show up in this? Ilya Rozanov.
Yes, and
From
Shane
Heated
Hollander.
Rivalry.
Yeah. All right,
But this
Magik
is
and
fine, it's
Colossus.
fine.
It's fine. It's just very exposition heavy. When we could have had one issue of Colossus being chased by these monsters, and then you end it with Ileana showing up, and it's like, haha, Magik and Colossus.
Yeah, it's just so. I think these people are like. It's the same reason why I had to stop the Wiccan book. Someone was like, "Oh, we want to redo Rich's Road, but here's my idea. But to get him there, we need to do this, 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 and this. But then that means there's this, 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 and this.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna have to do this, this, and this, and this. But I'm just gonna write it in
And
a
then we'll
bunch
get
of
there at the end.
boxes.
Yeah.
And in the end, you're like, no, just have him be on the road. Just literally, just put him like
Simple
these don't need to be
quests.
that complicated. It's the same thing. Are you reading that? Did you put the red, white, and black, white, and red Wolverine book? Have you read any of that?
No, I haven't.
It's terrible. It's literally him just being like, oh, I have this demons in me. Oh, bad guys. Chop, 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 chop,
Yeah.
chop, chop, chop. Oh, I can't believe I had to kill these bad guys. And I'm like, why? Oh, I don't either. What the fuck? And then it's just like inner dialogue, violence, 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 inner dialogue. And I was like, oh, what kind of incel bullshit? Ugh.
Yeah. The illusion of this is good.
All right, what do we have
Gritty
next?
comic book writing. We have Wolverine. Look at that.
This is another one.
I opened this because I thought that was Heather Hudson. It turns out this Vindicator is not Heather Hudson in Wolverine number 15. It's some other lady.
Yeah.
It's some lady?
Yeah. Especially after we just saw the future. Where and when they were 10 years in the future, and it was Heather Hudson, wasn't it?
Sure, yeah.
Anyway, I'm just a little underwhelmed.
Yeah. I do like that Snowbird, Puck, and Marina are being held against their will. They're on Alpha Flight against their will, and this Vindicator is kind of controlling them, and she's evil, but she also works for a broader evil.
Yeah, is it that same person that ran it before?
I don't know. I'd like to see that, from that last Alpha Flight
Yeah.
series where they had the mutants on the run. I would like to see a continuation of that. I'd like a reveal as to who this Vindicator is. I wouldn't mind if it was that Department H officer, right, who was hunting them down.
Yeah, yeah. I also just Department H, I'm already like,
Ugh.
I don't like Department H either. I don't
Yeah.
have much more to say about this one either.
Well, let's talk about Storm, Earth's Mightiest Mutant. Same writer as her previous series.
And
Storm
has
number
learned
one.
nothing. Learned nothing. from what was
So
wrong with
again,
the
this
previous
one felt kind of all over the place.
I think the problem with this is, and I guess I feel like what I'm about to complain about, I'm like, I guess Hickman did this when he created this complex world. But you know what else? He had like diagrams. I feel like this needs diagrams or something. There's too many plot lines happening.
I also didn't remember how the Thunder God War from the previous run, how that netted out. And so to have like a continuation, like a sequel or an epilogue of that at the beginning of this book threw me off.
But that's the thing is that what happened at the end of it? See, now I'm kind
So
of.
I guess she chopped his arms off at the end of it. I'm guessing, and
She
and
chopped his arms off,
imprisoned him
but
in a
did she get the
dimension.
Avengers to come and take him and put him in the pocket dimension? Did that happen in the previous things and she's just retelling it?
Right.
Or is that just what's happening now?
And then did she poison him so that he's
That I didn't understand
dead?
because it also was going back and forth in time, and then it went back to her having tea. Like she's like, I put you in this pocket dimension, and then she was sitting there having tea with him, and then I was like, wait, when is this happening? I'm sorry, I'm dumb. I'm just going to admit it right now. I'm just dumb. I'm sure people will be like, duh, Jeff, it was this, and this, and I'm like, I'm dumb.
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
And then the people who get their heads, like the guy gets his head blown off by his own phone while he's on the toilet, and then it looks like his girlfriend did too in the living room, and then the TV
But then it's like, did
that
she
was
get
on
it? Did she go on
introduced
her
the
phone
Scarlet
and get her
Witch.
head blown off?
Right.
And then the Scarlet Witch shows up as a detective. But then they were saying she was on the television. Now on TV is the Scarlet Witch, and then she's inside the house.
Which I think is just some cool magic thing, I guess. But then they introduced this superhero in France, and she's
And then she's just like, I can't wait
They're
to meet
beset
Storm. And then
by-
she just dies.
they're beset by the like monsters who were devotees of the storm god that she may or may not have poisoned after she imprisoned.
But then she was like, oh, it looks like they're only attacking the coast. And then she's like, you should try to not be attuned to illusion magic. And then Storm goes, what? And she's like, oh, they were attacking everywhere else too. And I was like, what? I don't know.
Yeah, and
I
like
don't-
then she's like she's in the shower and she's flashing back, but is she flashing back to the raid on the town or when she poisoned the guy, or did she poison the guy?
Yeah, it's not. I mean, I think it was because I think she was crying when the kid was like, yeah, you're all liars. You too, Storm, because my mom's dead. I think she was crying about that.
Yeah.
But I also was just like, can we just like, just simple.
Because then you want to participate.
And then it's also like, so I did this huge convoluted, confusing, drama conflama story. And then it's like, hey, let's bring all that back. No, start anew.
Do a new one.
Like this is about, I want to know in this post-Krakoa world, who is Storm? What is she doing? I don't need her being like, I'm fighting gods and to show how powerful I am. I need to know what is the inner conflict going on with her. I'm just not getting any of that.
Yeah. Okay. Uncanny X-Men. Number 23.
This one I felt started. Was there a lead up that he was completely consumed by this amulet?
He was warned. That was clear, and it has been brought up a few times, but this is when it's starting to happen, and it started. The onset came on pretty quickly. I think.
I feel like it went from 0 to 100.
It did. Yeah.
I felt like I needed another issue of like, hey, you're doing something. I think we all need to like talk about this. And then he's like, I'm fine. Leave
That
me
kind of was
alone. Like
skipped
I needed
over.
a little bit more of that.
Yeah.
But it just was like, you tried to eat me in my sleep. And then he's like, what are you holding? And then she's like, a cat? Was he
What are
going
you
to
holding?
eat the cat?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So
Which is pretty great.
And then
Because
he's like,
Gambit
gotta
loves
fight
his
you.
cats. Gambit loves his cats. So
Yeah,
for him to
and then he
be
starts
sneaking one
fighting
off to
all of
eat-
them. And then it looks like Elsa Bloodstone shows up. I thought she was there to get the amulet, but she's just there to take over
She's like
New Orleans.
been possessed. Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed like, were they all possessed or was one of those
Yeah, I
monsters
think
possessing
I think
her?
they're all possessed. I think something has taken over. So she shows up and she's with the creature of the Black Lagoon. I'm guessing that's Werewolf by Night. I'm guessing that's
I'm
Jack.
assuming so.
I can't believe his name is Jack Russell, which is so funny. The Marvel Mummy, the Marvel Frankenstein, and then Morbius, who's got Jubilee.
The next
Vampires.
issue shows him about to bite Jubilee.
That'd be so funny.
If they make her become a vampire again, I'm joining Al Qaeda. I'm over it.
Well, I am excited for Elsa Bloodstone to be in this book.
Yes. Because Gail loves Elsa, so she'll write her good.
She writes a good one. She's already got such great lines. She's like, and look how that's changed. You're getting a mini mall. Because they have talked about like that big thing they're building in honor of mutants in this town. Yeah.
And I also like the little kind of like the story, how they're like listening to the story from that girl's
I also
dad.
like that it's featuring the Marvel Rawhide kid, who is gay.
Yeah.
So when it opened, I was like, oh, the gay Marvel cowboy.
Yes.
Yay.
So this is good. It's good, but I do felt like it went a little too... I have a feeling she was like, all that time I had to do that stupid crossover event. That's when I was going to be building up the whole Gambit thing.
Exactly.
So I got to jam it in quick.
Do love that the artist is back, David Marquez.
Yes.
The great
Yeah, so
artist.
the art is amazing. So this is like my only reason for living right now is Uncanny.
Yeah, same. I mean, like, even the thing with incorporating Jitter and the kids into the story the way they did, like, even that is, it has nothing to do with the plot, but it's so enjoyable. It's so fun.
Yeah. Yeah. And it also just
Anything
adds
these
to the
kids
thing
touch.
of like, oh, we didn't really have childhoods and we get to be kids. Like, it's smart things like that where you're like, oh, it's adding a development. There's just a nuance and a lot of these writers, I feel like they're just trying to come up with flashy ideas.
Yeah.
When you're like, you don't have to try that hard.
Mm-mm.
You really
Everything
don't.
you have is in those characters. Just peel back.
Yeah,
Peel
just give
back.
me a reason to care.
Yep.
Anyway, is that everything?
Anyway, that's everything. That was it.
This is a quicker one, guys.
This is a quick one. This was a quickie. But
Mostly
we appreciate
because-
you being here.
Mostly because it's they need to step it up.
Yeah.
This shit needs to get good. If this X-Men United turns out to be dog shit, I don't know what I'm going to do, Brett.
I don't know either. It's
I
promising.
don't know either. You need to help me read some DC books. We need to, because we were going to do...
Drop that quick.
Yeah. I need to read like maybe a Wonder Woman or something. I need something else. I need something different.
Yeah. Zatanna. We need Zatanna. Only Zatanna can save us now.
Yeah, because it's like TV. TV is like, I watched Bridgerton in like one go, so I don't even have that anymore.
Oh.
Do you watch Bridgerton?
No.
What? Oh,
I don't like period pieces.
What?
No.
But
don't
it
make
had
me watch
Jonathan
that.
Bailey.
Don't make me.
Was season 2. It's good. It's good. I like it.
Jonathan Bailey is a boring old biddy.
What? How dare you? The things you would do to Jonathan Bailey.
Oh my
Give
God.
me a
Let me
break.
tell you something. Let me tell you about Hot. Alexander Skarsgård in Pillion.
I haven't seen Pillion yet. How did you like it?
I loved it. It's very good. It's
The other
very
guy is from Harry Potter. Who is he in
Yeah.
Harry Potter?
Dudley Dubia. I don't know. I don't know Harry
Dudley.
Potter that well. Yeah.
My
He
thing
wasn't
is, and
Neville.
here's where, okay, I'm going to say something and I'm probably going to get a lot of flack for it. One of the reasons Heated Rivalry was so good is because they were all hot as fuck. I don't think Mr. Dudley
No, that's not the point.
is hot enough.
That's not the point. You're
I
missing
know,
the point.
but I want to see Alexander Skarsgård with like his hot equal.
How about Jake Shears? Would you settle for Jake Shears?
Oh, is Jake Shears in it? Oh, fun. But he's not the main person, though.
No. No, but like Heated Rivalry, what is it about that show that kept people on?
Love story.
Yes, the sex, but behind that, yeah.
There's a love story.
Pillion, same thing.
What is Pillion? What does that mean?
I don't know. You know what? They say it. Early on in the movie, they say it, and I was trying to think, what was the context of that again? I have to look it up.
Is that like, what's gay slang, the gay slang language in Britain?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the one that Danny the Street from Doom Patrol speaks.
Yeah. Let me look it up.
Oh, Pillion is the seat.
Polari.
Polari, thank you. Pillion is the second seat on a motorcycle where like you sit and you have to hug the driver. That's the pillion.
Right.
Yeah.
That
and he's a biker. Skarsgård.
That is a staple in all K-dramas, J-dramas, BLs that I watch. There's always the main top character always has a bike.
Yep.
And there's always a scene where they're always like, "No, put your arms around me." And they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
what?"
Yeah. Yes.
I love that shit. I really want to see this. I just wish. You know what my problem is with this actor? And you're great. You're amazing.
Boy.
Whatever. His eyes are too close together.
Oh well. There's so many close-ups of him. You're gonna have a real problem.
Do you see wieners in this?
You do.
Do you see Alexander Skarsgård's wiener?
You do. Although I'm gonna put my money on it's not actually
prosthetic.
his wiener.
Is it hard?
But, no. But it's pierced.
Well, one can only hope.
Yeah. I don't want to spoil too much.
I definitely want to see
specifically
that.
about Alexander Skarsgård's penis.
We are also less than 20 days away from Scream
the
7.
scars. Oh, Scream 7?
Scream 7.
Ooh!
So we're just a couple of weeks where we get to talk about that.
Oh, that's going to be another trailer that'll drop for the big game. Did you see
the mini trailer for it?
The mini trailer. But what was the thing?
I do love that there's already beef. They're setting up beef between them again, and I'm like, yes, that's what I want.
She's on her talk show. Gail has a talk show, and Sydney's on it, I think. Yes.
Like she's interviewing her, and she's like, I don't want to talk about that, and she's like, yeah, I want them. I will tell you this though. Those two, you can't touch those two. I don't care about anybody else.
Oh, you can't. No,
You cannot touch those two.
I'll walk out.
Yeah. No.
Dewey, fine.
I gave you Dewey because he was killed like so many times. You're like, of course. But you cannot fucking kill either of them. I wonder, is Hayden Panettiere going to be in this one?
I don't know. Seems, I don't know.
Anyway. I'm looking forward to that.
40 days? How many? 23?
It's the 27th, I think it comes out.
Oh my God. 15? No. 19. Ooh. All right.
Anyway.
Until then, read a comic book.
Why?
Because it will expand your mind and your butthole. Because if you read comics, it will make you queer.
Bye.
Bye.